Okay, sweet.
Yeah, that's me.
And then you can like ask any questions if you want as well. Oh, good. All right, Axel, you ready? You got your space all sorted? Hectic. All right, so basically what we're going to do, guys, is because on this version of Zoom, at least at this point, we're kind of a bit closer. Can you hear me all right now? Yeah, cool. So because on this version of Zoom, we've only got like 40 minutes till the Zoom runs out. So we'll get through as much as we can. If it cuts out, we want to keep going, we can always just come back and rejoin. But we'll try and get through as much as we can. Basically, what's up, Anna? How's it going? So we're basically going to hit today. We're going to hit some upper body strength, and then we're going to hit some lower body flexibility. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of up, a little bit of lower. Lower body is going to be flexibility focused, and upper body is going to be strength focused. So to start with, we'll just get moving a bit. So we're going to kick it off with just some neck movements. So we're just going to start kneeling, standing, whatever you prefer. Just going to get the shoulders down away from the ears. So making sure we depress the shoulders down away from the ears, and we're just going to get the neck moving. So first we're going to go ear to shoulder, just like that. We're going to get 10 reps. Total, just getting that ear. You want to feel that nice stretch through the trap here. Just getting 10 reps like that. Getting that neck nice and warm. I've lost count, so once you've done 10, that's fine. Hit your 10. Cool. If anyone has any questions at any point, by the way, feel free to just pop yourself off mute. I'm going to kind of be watching. I've got a camera over here set up, so if you want to see stuff from the side, you can check that out as well. All right, next one we're going to go into the neck is now we're going to go side to side. So we're just going to go looking to the shoulder. Again, keeping the shoulders nice and depressed, so push them away. Just looking over the shoulder. Once you've kind of done a few reps, you can start to look a little further, maybe set yourself a little target, trying to look back over. Lovely, lovely. Very nice. Love that. When you've done 10 there, then we're going to go now, we're going to go up and down. So we're going to start by tucking the chin. Hey! We'll start by tucking the chin and then looking up to the roof. Just like that. So again, not cranking it, looking to set any PBs. Just getting that neck moving nice and warmed up. We're going to do 10 there as well. Nice. Oh, cool. Am I loud enough from here? Yeah, sick. Amber and Dan got that thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Nice. When you've done that 10 there, everyone good? Give me a thumbs up when you've done your 10. Nice, guys. So I can't see your camera. I'm just going to assume. I am going to need to see your camera at some point, by the way, if that's cool, because I'm going to make sure that we're doing the right stuff. Thanks, Anna. All right, next one we're going to go. So we're going to jump onto, I'll move back a little bit. We're going to go onto our hands and knees. So I've got the side camera. So we're going to jump down. You can see from the side there. Going to get into my quadruped position, if you will. So just hands under my shoulders, making sure my hands are under my shoulders, making sure my knees are under my hips. From here, what we're going to do is going to do a cat-cow. So we're just going to start by dropping the tummy down to the floor, getting our chin going up, chin looking up to the roof. And then the opposite, we're going to drive our belly button up to the roof and arch our back, right? Take it nice and slow, just getting the spine moving basically. So just thinking about tucking that pelvis and then pushing. And when we're pushing, we're thinking about trying to push my shoulder forward. So I'm really trying to stretch through the upper back there. All right. So we're going to hit 10 like nice and slow, just getting that spine moving. If you're feeling real advanced, then what you can do is you can start to play around with tucking your pelvis. So you can start to roll it all the way up the spine and then come back down again, depending on how much control you have, but just getting that spine moving. When you've done your 10, you can just sit back up again. Nice. We're just loosening up a bit, cold morning, making sure we're moving. Cool. All right, done the 10 there. Awesome. Next, we're going to hit some hip movements. So these are called CARs, but which stand for rotations basically. So just getting that hip joint essentially moved up and moving around. So we're going to start again in this position. And what we're going to do is I'm going to keep my shoulders nice and pressed away. And from here, I'm going to pull my knee all the way up to my chest. Then I'm going to go out to the side, and then I'm going to come around to the back, and then bring it back down. Then I'm going to go back the same way. Yeah. And you'll notice from this camera head on that I'm not shifting like this. So I'm staying nice and strict. So I'm really just trying to isolate this one hip as I go. So coming up to the chest, out to the side, nice and slow, rolling it all the way around, bringing it back down here, and then we're going back the same way. Out, around, back down. So we're going to do 3 per side, nice and slow. And what you should be feeling is basically, you might get a bit of cramping if you haven't done much of this stuff before, but we're just looking to get this whole hip joint kind of moving nice and fluidly and just get it warmed up. So we're going to do 3 per side, hit 3 on one, then go to the other side, hit your other 3. Nice and controlled, nice and smooth. I think we lost someone, but I don't know who it was. Awesome. That's it. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff. When you've done 3 each side, try and get them nice and slow. The more control we have, the better. All right, when you've done your 3, just give me a thumbs up so I know you're all done there. Nice, nice, good stuff. Thanks, Neats. Thanks, Anna. Anna, must be freezing outside. Nice. All right. All right. Next thing we're going to do is going to be nice and simple. So we're just going to get those shoulders warming. All right. So what we're going to think about is we're going to do four movements. So the shoulder's going to come forwards, then they're going to go up, then they're going to come back, and then they're going to go down. All right. So let me move this way a little bit so you can see on this camera. The shoulder's going to come up, then back, then down, and then forwards. Yep. So just getting those shoulders warmed up, really focusing on what the shoulder blade is doing. I'm going to bring this one a little closer. Oh, nice. Yeah. So with this one, we're going to go 10 each. 10 total. So we're going to go 5 each way. So it should be 5 going backwards or forwards, and then 5 the opposite direction. Really trying to accentuate what's happening at the shoulder blades. So at the top, we want to be pushing the shoulder blades forward and trying to spread and make our back as big as we can. And then on the opposite side, we want to try and make our chest as big as we can. So really opening up through the chest. Okay, so just getting those shoulder blades all warmed up. Very nice. All right, so we're going to do 5 each way there. When you've done that, just hit me with those thumbs. Good stuff. Nice, Axel. Cool. Good. All right, 6. Last one we're going to do in just this little warm up is we're going to get our shoulder calves. So now the same thing we did with our hips, we're now going to do with our shoulders. So we're going to start, clench the fist. That's going to make sure that we're not rotating as much at our wrist. We want to make sure that we're moving at our shoulder. So you might have to watch from the side camera for this one, because we're going to start down here by our side. And we're going to press the shoulder down at the start. So making them our shoulders not all shrugged up, press it down away from the ear. Then I'm going to come forwards. And as I'm coming forwards, I'm pushing my hand away from me. So again, I'm trying to get that rounding in the upper back, protraction the shoulder, coming all the way up overhead. And now I'm pushing my shoulder up. So I'm pushing it up to the ceiling. And then I'm going to rotate. You won't be able to see it too well, but then I'm going to turn my shoulder out. So as I'm at the top, now I'm going to face my palm outwards. Then I'm going to come back around, and I'm rotating all the way until my palm is now facing out at the bottom. Yeah. So think about your shoulders basically going, what we're trying to do is take it to its full range of motion. So we're rotating all the way around as we come over the top. Yeah. Give that a go. We're going to hit that 3 times per side as well. I'm going to watch on the camera, and I'll correct you if I need to. So if you want help, just make sure I can see what you're doing. But start with that clenched fist, 3 per side. Let's give that a go. Nice and slow. That's it. Coming all the way up. And think about, if you just simply think about pushing your shoulder blade or pushing your shoulder the way that your hand is now facing. So if your fist is up in the air, you want to be pushing your shoulder up. It's out in front of you, you want to be pushing it forwards. Nice. That's it. Good stuff. 3 per side. I feel like we should have some background music or something. Very good. I think Axel's frozen in one position, or he's just holding it there. I don't know. Can't tell. Nice. And when you've done your 3 per side there, guys, just give me a thumbs up again so I know when you're all good. But really trying, what we're doing here again is we're just warming up that joint. So we're just preparing our joints for the work to come. Nice. So I know it's only low reps, but with these ones, the idea is that we do low reps or low volume, but high quality. So we really take our time making sure we're moving well, getting all those muscles engaged around the shoulder and the scap. And then we can move on from there. He's back. He's gone. All right. Thumbs up when we're done. Yeah, all good. Sick. Good stuff. All right. Matt, you good there? Sick. All right, so now we're going to get into, now it's kind of just like a basic warm-up patterning, just to get the movements warm up, make our shoulders and hips and everything is kind of loose, a bit looser. Now we're going to get into some priming work, what I call priming work, which is basically we're going to start to now just look at some movements to prerequisite where we want to be at the end. So we're going to go through 3 things. All right, we're going to do 2 rounds through this. So our first one is going to be a protracted plank hold. So it is just a straight arm plank. So basically looking from the side is going to be easiest. And I'll tilt this down a bit. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to basically look to hold our plank position with a straight arm. But what we're looking for is what's going on up here in my shoulder. So I'm not dropping. What I'm trying to do is press my shoulder up, and I'm trying to round my back and make it as big as possible. So if you look from the side there in my plank position, I'm not down here and sinking. I'm trying to press up nice and tall through my shoulders, and I'm basically holding this position, okay? And now with my arms, I'm trying to externally rotate. So I'm putting my hands on the ground, and then I'm trying to turn this little elbow crease that we all have, this inside of our elbow, I'm trying to turn that forwards. And what that's going to do is open up my shoulder joint and allow me to then hold this position, all right? So if you obviously, if you struggle to hold that straight position, then you can do the same thing, but just go onto your knees, okay? Just like that. And then obviously, if that's quite hard for you as well, then you can raise your hands if you have a couch or a box or something that you want to put your hands on, and you can do it like that. So give that a go. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds, guys. So because we've all kind of started, we can do that on your own time, but I want you to hold that for a 30 count. And what we're trying to also do is make sure that we keep our abs engaged. So if you're finding that your lower back is sinking, I want you to think about tucking your pelvis under. So trying to bring your pelvis under, just like that. If you look from the side, you can see what I mean there. Pulling that pelvis under. Yeah. Holding that for a 30 count. Nice straight arms. I'm going to assume everyone's okay doing this. Give me feedback if you're not, and I can help you out. Otherwise, very good. All good there, Axel? Made it back? Nice. Good stuff. All right, when you've held that for 30 seconds, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. We'll know who cheated their 30 seconds by whoever finished the first, Matt Burns. Next one we'll do together. Then once we got the hang of it, we'll start together. Now we got the hang of it. Good stuff. Oh, Dan comes down early. Clearly a faster 30 seconds than Amber. Axel's collapsed. Gloria and Anna, I'm going to assume you guys are all good to go. Nice. All right.
Probably did less than 30 seconds. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. You do you. We'll count the next one together. All right. Next one we're going to do, you might need to stand up for this one. So I'm going to tilt my camera up a little bit. Now you can find a wall if you have a wall handy. Just find yourself a nice wall and jump on that wall, back against the wall. If you don't, that's fine. You can just stand freely. That's also okay. But the wall's going to be nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically just do a knee to chest. So it's called a standing hip flexion fold, or what do you want to call it? Basically, I'll show you out here. What we're going to do, standing on one leg nice and stable. The other one, we're just going to lift it as high as we can. Really, the only thing we're trying not to do is come forward in our torso, because then we're cheating, right? So I want to say the wall's going to keep us nice and honest, because I'm going to stay up against the wall. And from there, I'm basically lifting my knees high as I can. Yep. Just like that. And we're really trying to drive up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 reps On my count, we'll do this one. We're going to do 10 reps together, and we're going to hold each rep for 1 second, and we're going to do that per leg, all right? So find your space, and when you're ready, on my count, we'll do that. And we'll call 10 reps, then we'll swap. Yeah, just getting that nice if you can on a wall, that's fine. If not, all good. Just try and make sure you try and keep your chest nice and proud and not fold over at all. All right, so let's start one leg. Everyone ready? Axel dragging the chair around. Jump on the wall, nice. All right, let's go. Let's go 1 and hold. Good, and down. And 2. And then hold and down. Nice. And 3. Good, and hold, and then down. Good, 4. Really trying to drive that knee up as high as you can. And down. Good, 5. And down. Good, 6. And down. Good, 7. And down. Good, 8. And down. Good, and 9. Good, driving that knee up, down, and last one, 10, driving up as high as you can, driving that knee up, good, and down, good. So you should be feeling that through that, like that hip joint in the front. All right, we'll go to the other leg, another 10. I think the timing might be a bit difficult because I don't know if there's a delay on my end. So I'm just going to get you to do 10 on your own count. And hey, Kai, and yeah, do 10 on your own count and just do a 1 second hold at the top. All right, so you guys can take that away whenever you're ready. Really trying to drive that knee up as hard as you can. That's it. Nice. Dengahani, even with a baby in hand, look at him go. How good. Nice. So really what we're doing here, guys, now is we're warming up that hip joint. You know, we've kind of opened it and mobilized it a little bit. Now we're looking to warm up all the structures in the hip because in our working sets, after this, we're then going to hit some strength work for this joint. So we're kind of working on that shortening side of the hip joint, the muscle that's getting shorter, and then we're going to open, then we're going to start to work on that next. All right, when you've done your 10, let me know. Cool. All right. Next thing we're going to jump into real quick. We'll try and move through these. Next thing we're going to jump into, watching from the side, is going to be a hinge walk. So we're going to put 1 foot forward, and that leg, it's hard to see in my jeans, but that one is going to be straight and locked out. And then my hands are going to go behind my back, or you can put them up here, whatever you prefer. Main thing is keeping that back straight. What we're going to do then is we're going to basically come down, and I'm keeping this leg straight. So I want to feel this stretch through the hamstring. Okay, coming down, and then I'm coming back up, and that's it. So I'm just hinging at my hips, keeping my back nice and straight. So I'm not folding, right? We're just going to do 10 per leg, okay? Feeling that stretch in the hamstring. And we're just beginning to warm up that hamstring length, essentially. Cool, so just 10 like that. When you've done 10, you can swap sides, hit another 10, just like that. Lovely. Cool. So one leg should be out in front. Yeah, and lock that knee. That's it. That's the one. There we go. I see you, Anna. I see you. Nice. Good. Just give me a thumbs up if you're feeling that stretch in the hamstring of that front leg. If you're not, make sure that knee is straight and locked out. All right, when you've done 10 there, jump back on the floor. We're going to go back into our protracted plank hold. And we're going to do this on my count, 30 seconds together. Good stuff. Nice. All right. Good stuff. All right, let's jump back onto the floor when you've done that. Kai's ready for his plank hold. All right, so now we're going to go back into that protracted plank hold that we just did before. So everyone getting that position, whether it's on your feet or your knees, we're getting back into our plank position with our straight arm. Okay, making sure that we're pressing up through the shoulders nice and tall. Okay, index fingers facing forwards. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm timing this time now, so you can hold that. All right, really pressing those shoulders up, making sure that you're shifting your weight over, making sure that you've got your weight over your arm here. Okay, so we don't want to be behind. We want to make sure that our shoulder is over our wrist. Good stuff. Tucking that pelvis under. Good. 10 more seconds. Good stuff. Driving those shoulders up. Try not to sink at all. And time. Nice. Good job. All right, everyone come up. Okay, we're going to go back into that standing hip flexion. So again, standing up here now, and now we're lifting the hip. Okay, hitting another 10 per side. Just like that. Yeah. Good stuff. Nice. All right, when you've done 10 on one side, make sure you swap to the other one, hit another 10. Driving that knee up as hard as you can. Good stuff. Try and pull those toes up towards your shin as well. Very nice. And then when you've done 10 there, if you want to, you can go straight and do a hinge walk. So once you've done 10, we can go straight and do a hinge walk again. We can hit another 10 there. Yeah, making sure still that this front leg is locked out, yeah? I know you can't really see it with my pants on, but it's locked. Yeah, we want to be feeling that stretch through the leg that's in front. We want to be feeling that stretch down through the hamstring here. Good stuff. And 10 per side there as well. All right, we're at 9:25. All right, doing well. Quick show of hands. Who would be happy to just quickly rejoin if we came close to running out of time? Just like jump back on the same link. Yep. Cool. Good stuff. Axel's done. He's given up. Where's Mick? Axel, thought he'd join, mate.
He's going for a walk.
Going for a walk. Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Good on him. All right. Cool. We've done your 10 there. Awesome. Now we're gonna get into our strength work. So it's kind of like our final little block now. We're gonna start. We've warmed up. I know it's a bit different how we do things, but how we like to kind of structure is that we like to sprinkle in and work up to the strength work rather than just jump straight into it. We want to kind of prep the body and use it as an opportunity to also learn new skills and make sure that we're moving well. Okay, so we're going to hit 3 movements as a strength movement. All right, so you're going to have to watch from the side and you'll see now why we carry over the movements we've done, why they carry over into this section as well. So the first one we're going to do is just a push up. All right, so obviously for those who have the strength, you can push up in your push up position. Things to look for in all the positions is we've just done that protracted plank hold. So now we're trying to replicate that same position. So from here, I'm making sure that my shoulders are pressed up and away, and that's my starting position. Right now, when I go down, I'm making sure that I break at my elbow. So I'm going down like that. Okay. So I'm not dropping in my shoulder first, making sure that I'm nice and tall, down. Yep. Like that. Same thing applies if you're on your knees. We're going to go onto the knees. Same thing applies. Pressing up, nice and tall, down an elbow, just like that. Okay. If that's obviously really hard, raise the hands on something, couch, table, chair, whatever you want to do. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do 5 seconds down. So what it's going to look like from the side here, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back up. Okay, now if you can't press back up, that's fine. I want you to just do this. You're just going to do the negative part. So you're just going to control 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to hop back up, reset. If it's on your knees, same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Come back up, get set. All right. So whatever level you're at, just determine what you need to do and hold that position. If you can control it for 5 seconds down, awesome. If you can't do it on the flat, then jump up onto a chair or a table or use something to raise your hands. Okay, so we're going to do 5 reps, just like that, all right? Give that a go for me when you're ready. Give that a go. If you're unsure of your technique, feel free to leave your camera on where I can see it. Otherwise, you guys take it away. And just try and keep your head up. Try not to let your head sink too much. So try and keep your head kind of neutral. So not looking up, but just maybe look maybe like a foot or two in front of you. That makes sense?
I've just got occupying a baby underneath me.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, do that.
Because he's just rolled over as well. So.
Nice. Good. When you've hit 5 reps there, so only doing 5 reps, right? So we're just going for that quality movement. Axel, try and slow that down a little bit. So we want to try and bring those hands together a little bit. We want to try and get 5 seconds all the way down. Cool. All right. When you've done that, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're ready. Cool. Oh, good. Never mind. We just got a gift from Zoom. It says running out of time. We've removed the 40-minute time limit. That's nice. Let's keep going. All right. So what we're going to do next, now we're going to do a Y raise. So my face is going to be in the ground. So kind of look from the side and you'll hopefully see what I'm doing. All right. But basically, what we're going to do is lie down. My arms are going to be out in front. From there, my face is going to be in the ground. And I'm going to make sure my shoulders, let me shake this way. I'm going to make sure my shoulders are down. So I don't want to be up here again. I want to make sure that my shoulders are kind of down away from my ears when I'm lying on the floor. Because what we're going to do lying down on the floor is that we're going to lift our hands up this way. Okay, so from the side, it's going to look like this. So they're going to be in the shape of a Y. That's why it's called a Y raise. All right, so nice wide. Shoulders down. We're going to lift, 2, 3, down. Lift, 2, 3, down. Okay, so it's a lift and we're going to hold for 3 seconds and then back down. We're going to do 5 reps. Okay, nice 3-second hold. And where we should be feeling it, because we don't want to be all shrugged up, we should be feeling it more through that lower kind of trap area. So we shouldn't be feeling it all up here in my traps up the top. I want to be feeling it more a bit lower than that. All right. Everyone's disappeared off the camera. Oh, there's Anna. Nice. How you doing there? Good to go? All right, give that a crack when you're ready, guys. And holding each rep for 3 seconds. Yep, thumbs up to the roof. Nice, Anna. That's good. All right. Good stuff. Can't see anyone, so I'm going to assume that you're doing it, and then just give me a thumbs up when you're done with that one. Hey, Anita's back. Hello. All right, we're just doing some Y raises on the floor, Anita. But if you want to, you can hit some push-ups. We just hit some push-ups as well. Good stuff. Sit. All right. Now this is going to be our tricky one. This is going to be our flexibility one now. So now we're getting into the lower body flexibility. So my hamstrings are super sore, so I might not be able to demonstrate this super well, but you can have a look from the side camera here, what I'm going to be doing. So we're getting into a pike position. So feet out front. And now what we're going to do is we've already warmed up the shortening side by doing our hip flexion lifts. So we've warmed up these muscles in here. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually go for the lengthening side. So now we're going to look to stretch the hamstrings out. So in our forward fold or our pike position, what we're going to do is we're going to come forward. If you can reach your toes, awesome. If you can't, you get a tea towel or something if you want to, or you can just grab underneath on your ankles. Because what we're going to do is we're going to use these hip flexors. We're going to get into this stretch and then we're going to pull. So I'm actually going to use these muscles in here to pull myself forward. Yeah. So what it's going to look like, we're going to do 3 sets of 5 seconds holds in 1 set. Okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off a bit. Come forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back off. And then another 5 seconds. Okay. And that's going to be 1 set. All right. Go ahead and hit that when you're ready. Matt, you look confused. So does that make sense?
What do you do if you can't reach your toes?
If you can't reach your toes, you can grab under the back of your calf or your hamstring, or preferably get like a tea towel or something you can wrap around your feet and you can kind of pull with that. But the aim here is you want to use these muscles in here as well, like in my hip. I want to pull myself forward as much as I can, yeah? Does that make sense? So if you can't reach, just grab anything, chuck it around your feet, grab your toes or grab under your calf, even like under here, and you can kind of pull. That can assist you a little bit. And when you're there, then you'll be able to use your hips to pull yourself forwards. Yeah?
Okay, I'll try.
So where you should be feeling this one is you obviously feel a hamstring stretch through here. We're also looking to use these muscles in here. So you might feel a little bit of or you want to hopefully feel a bit of cramping or muscle working in this lower abdomen and in the hips. Yeah? Everyone with me on that? Yes. All right. Has everyone done their fight? Has everyone done their set already, or you guys want to go now?
How much is in a set?
So one set, we're going to do 3 sets of 5 seconds. So what it's going to look like again is we're going to come forward and we're going to pull for hold for 5 seconds. So we're going to come forward and pull 2, 3, 4, 5, back off, then come forward again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would be 1. That's 1 set, okay? And then we're going to go back through the rest of the exercises. All right, so give that a crack if you haven't now. So you're pulling forward and holding that. Nice. I want you to try and tuck that chin again, because what we're really looking to do here now, guys, is create length through the hamstrings and create strength through the shortening side as well. All right, so through the front of our hips, we're creating strength. Through the back of my hips, I'm creating length. Yeah, stretching it out. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're all done with that. Anyone have any questions on that one? I know that one's a little confusing. We're going to come back
I
through
don't feel
it.
anything in my hips, just in my legs.
That's just in the hamstrings.
Yeah.
That's all right. So what I would say then is if you didn't feel anything in your hips, just try thinking a little more about pulling yourself forward. So if you take your hands off now and you try and like get into that stretch without even pulling,
Okay, yeah.
you'll feel what I mean there. You got these muscles shortening on this side, yeah? So it's a combination of we want to pull with our hands and we also want to pull in my hips, yeah? Cool. All right, we're going to go back to our push-ups now and we're going to do 3 sets. Now we're going to do 2 more sets through each exercise. So let's all go back around to our push-up position. And we're going to do the same thing. So it's going to be now again 5 reps, 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. So hit 5 reps there again when you're ready on your count. Nice, honest. If you can't hit the whole push-up, do the negatives. Yeah, we're looking for quality. That's it, Nate's. Nate's is a beast when it comes to the negatives. She crushes it. And at the top, making sure that we're getting into that protracted position. So really pushing and trying to spread those shoulder blades apart at the top. That's it, Matt. Nice. Spread those shoulder blades. Good stuff. Axel, try and bring your hands in a little bit together. Yeah, and try and get your head up a little bit. So try not to let your head sink too much. Yep. Good stuff. Nice. When you've done that, you can jump back into your Y raise. So then face down again. Getting that face down once you've done your 5 reps. Same thing, thumbs up to the roof. And then we're going up, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3, and down. Okay. 5 reps with a 3-second hold each rep at the top. An easy way to think about getting the shoulders in the right position is to face your thumbs up to the roof. And remembering trying to keep your shoulders pushed down away from your ears. Hey, Ez. Hey, Ez, what are you watching? Nice. I love this. Everyone just like disappears onto the ground in this one. It's awesome. All right, just chuck me a thumbs up. And you can basically from there, then we're going to go back into our forward fold isometric hold. So we go back into that stretch. So pulling forwards, tucking that chin and hold for 5 seconds. Creating that length through the hamstrings. And at the end, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little test and everyone's going to jump up and we're going to see how low you can get to the ground and see if you've created any length in your hamstrings from this little quick session. Too easy, Amber, too easy. Nice. Try and tuck that chin in, Matt, as well. That's it. All right, pulling. Is everyone feeling it in the front of their hips as well? Feeling that pulling sensation? Good. Tuck that chin down, Neats, if you can. Nice, good stuff. Good, 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 good. Are you on the axle, hitting that forward fold? Yeah. When you've done that, guys, we're going to do one more set through. So when you're ready, you can have a quick break if you want. We're ready. We're going to jump back into our push-ups. We hit our final set there. 5 reps, nice controlled 5-second holds. 5-second negative, sorry. That's it. Nice, knees, good stuff. Good. That's it, Axel. Nice. Get that push-up position. All right.
I feel like I'm doing it all wrong.
Want to show me? Go slide. Can you go slide on?
Okay, I'm gonna go on my knees though.
Yeah, do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So try and spread those shoulders. So when you try and like push your shoulders away from your ears.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I want you to try and tuck your hips under. So like this way.
Like this.
Yep. And then
And just go down. Should my elbows go this way or like this way?
Elbows. We want to try and keep the elbows somewhat close. They don't have to be
Okay.
super narrow, but we don't want them to be out here.
Okay.
Like somewhere in between. Yep.
And then down 5 seconds. I'm
And
just
then
gonna mute.
Scroll down. That's it. Try and press that belly button up a bit to the roof. You want to try and sag through the lower back. So just try and control the 5 seconds down and then hop back up. So just go for that control and then just get back up any way you want to. So what I would do then, if you're struggling to control that, then I would raise the hands. So I would take it a step up. So I would find something like you can put your hands on, like the bench or whatever you got, like even a table, and I would then control from there. So it's just about taking it back to the point where you can do it and then building from there again. So if you can't do it on your knees, take it back again with like a couch or something like that, yeah, and give it a crack there. Good stuff. All right, obviously, if you've done your push-ups, you can do your Y raise and hit that. Getting that lower back, those lower traps pumping. If you've hit that, then you go back into your forward fold, getting that hamstring length. That's it, knees nice. So you can see that Anita show us another one there. So she's coming forwards. If anyone's looking for another example, she's coming forwards, grabbing, and she's going to hold and pull. Hold up 5 seconds. Nice. And then she's coming up. Good. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Good stuff. Lovely. Good stuff. Is Kai going to sleep, Dan? Maybe. Nice. Oh no, he's back. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, then hit that forward fold. That's it. Where are your knees? I can't see your knees. Are your knees straight? Are your legs straight? Yeah, cool. I see. I don't know if I can see like your knees. Good stuff. All right. If you've hit all 3, give me a thumbs up. Done all 3 sets. Feeling all right? Yep. You can type in the chat out of 10 how hard that was. Give me an indicator of whether things need to be more difficult, less difficult. If there's anything that you would prefer to work on instead. This is my first time, so, 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 hard, Axel. Was that?
You didn't even do it all, Axel.